In a moment that stunned many across the region, former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Olmert made a very rare and honest admission. Israel was afraid during its recent direct conflict with Iran. Shocking, right? Speaking to the BBC, he said what many in the Israeli defense establishment won't say out loud. Iran's missile capabilities are not a joke. Well, this candid comment comes just weeks after what many are calling the most intense exchange of firepower between Iran and Israel in modern history. A conflict that may not be officially labeled as a war, but sure felt like one. So let's dwell into what exactly happened and why this guy's words carry so much weight. It all started with Israel launching targeted strike against Iranian military leaders and key nuclear facilities, claiming that it was necessary to prevent Iran from reaching what Israel sees as an existential threat. In other words, the possibility of Iran building a nuclear bomb. Iran didn't hold back after this. In an unprecedented show of force, Iran launched over 500 ballistic missiles and more than 1,100 drones towards Israeli territory. Now, that level of firepower wasn't symbolic, it was strategic. Reports from The Telegraph and other outlets say that these strikes hit at least 5 Israeli Defense Forces military bases, including radar, air defense units, and command posts. Even though Israeli officials tried to downplay the damage, independent radar data from the state university confirmed that some sites were clearly hit, showing physical bomb damage from space-based sensors. Now let's talk about the comments. Ehud Olmert isn't just any politician. He led Israel during the 2006 Lebanon War and has deep experience in military decision-making. So when he says that Israel was afraid and that Iran's missiles are a real threat, it cuts through the usual tough rhetoric we often hear from Israeli leadership. He even went a step further. He said that if he were in power, he would have urged Iran to choose a positive path instead of conflict. That's a diplomatic tone not often heard in Israeli politics, specifically amid a hot conflict. His remarks also suggest that not all Israeli leaders support escalation. Some believe dialogues, not more airstrikes, may actually be smarter long-term solution, specifically now that Iran has proven that it can hit back, and that too really hard. Let's be clear here. Iran's missiles and drone program has evolved really fast. While the world was focused on Iran's nuclear program, the country was quietly building one of the largest and most advanced missiles in the Middle East. Some of its missiles launched in this particular attack reportedly had a range of over 1,000 kilometers, and they were precision guided, meaning that they can strike specific targets, not just land in open desert. Add to that 1,100 drones and you're looking at a country that's become a serious regional military power.